case, I explain internal carotid and subclavian artery. You already know that from arcus aorta start first of all brachiocephalic trunk, then left common carotid artery and left subclavian, and brachiocephalic trunk subdivides into right common carotid and right subclavian artery, and common carotid artery subdivides into external and internal. Internal carotid artery goes into the skull through carotid canal, canalis caroticus. It has external opening and internal opening, and carotid artery passes through this canal and goes into the skull through upper part of foramen lacerum, and in skull it gives first branch, that is ophthalmic artery, arteria ophthalmica. This artery goes to orbiter and subdivides into numerous branches. One of them, arteria ciliaris, goes to eyeball. Another, arteria centralis retina, goes to retina. Arteria lacrimalis goes to lacrimal gland. Arteria palpebralis, medialis and lateralis goes to eyelids. Arteria ethmoidalis, anterior and posterior, goes to nasal cavity. And arteria supraorbitalis goes to the skin of forehead. The same, it gives rami muscularis, two muscles of eye, and rami meningi, which supplies dura mater in anterior cranial fossa. All of them are branches of ophthalmic artery. And then internal carotid artery continues to the base of the brain and subdivides into terminal branches. I will draw another diagram in a minute about branches of internal carotid artery, that is Willis cycle or arteries of the brain, in a minute. Now, some words about subclavian artery, arteria subclavia. On the right side, it starts from brachiocephalic trunk, and on the left side, it starts from arcus aorta. And subclavian artery continues into axillary artery at the level of external edge of the first rib. And this artery has three departments. Maybe you remember that we have musculus scalenus. How many scalenus muscles do you remember? Three. Two of them attached to the first rib, that is anterior and middle scalenus muscles. And space between them, that is spatium interscalenum, between anterior and middle scalenus muscles. That is why first department of subclavian artery, that is from beginning to enter into spatium interscalenum, second department in spatium interscalenum, and last, third department outside from spatium interscalenum. In first department, we have arteria vertebralis, arteria thoracica interna, and truncus thyrocervicalis. In second department, truncus costa cervicalis, and in last department, arteria transversa colli, transverse artery of the neck. Arteria thoracica interna. Internal thoracic artery goes to thoracic cage. It gives 6 anterior intercostal arteries. The same, it gives branch to pericardium and heart, that is arteria pericardiaca phrenica. It supplies pericardium and diaphragm. And two terminal branches of internal thoracic artery, they are arteria muscula phrenica and arteria epigastrica superior, goes to anterior abdominal wall. They are branches of internal thoracic artery. Now, truncus thyrocervicalis, thyrocervical trunk, it gives